everybody, my name is Cindy from Smile Reading. Happy Thursday! This Thursday, I am going to be talking about books that are underhyped, overhyped, and just worth the hype. Underhyped books are the books that not many people know about because they are not as popular as the overhyped books. Overhyped books are the ones that everybody have heard about it, even the ones who have not read the book because they are so popular that they are made into a movie or they are mentioned in the news and can be found in any bookstore. Anywhere you turn, you will find that book just right around the corner. Hype books are the books that people talk highly about, and then when you read them, you realize these books are amazing as people describe them to be. So the very first book I felt that was very overhyped was Paper Towns by John Green. I initially read this book because I heard a movie was gonna be coming out in July. So I told myself in June I gotta read it. I read the book, didn't really enjoy it as I thought it would be because there was something I didn't like about the character development. I only like one character because her story was very moving. While the other characters, I felt as though they were the very same from the very beginning to the end. And they really didn't really develop as much as I thought they would. And I found an obsession of Quentin to Margot to be a tad too much for me. I thought it was an okay read, but I still want to watch the movie. The Twilight series by Stephenie Meyers. I am pretty sure you guys have heard of this series already. This is a series that is pretty much a love triangle. I mentioned that last week in my last Talk Thursday, where this series was so popular that it was made into a movie. I thought the first book was pretty good, and then the other three books didn't really stand out to the overhype that people talked about so much. Another book would be Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire. I heard of this book last year because people were raving about it on Goodreads and BookTube. And it had a good rating, so I told myself I might as well pick it up and read it. I read it this year. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought it would. Although I gotta admit it was an easy read. It was very fast paced, too fast though. I felt as though the characters were the very same as they were from the very beginning. There wasn't much major change as I thought they would become. Now on to the books that are underhyped. Sweet Thing by Renee Carlino. I did a review for this book a while back. I will link that here for you to check out and below. So Sweet Thing, the characters are very relatable, especially Mia, because we are college graduates who do not know what we want to do with our lives. Her characters were real, although the storyline was a little bit cliche. There was something very enjoyable about this story because it was not only about love, but it was about Mia finding about her purpose in life. Rule by Jane Cronover. This is the first book in the Marked Men series. I did a review of this book a while ago, so I will link that here for you guys to check out. I felt that this author did a good job at developing her storyline and her characters. She is able to put one person and another person who are opposite, and she's able to make that chemistry work for both of them really well. So the next book that is very underrated is actually a Kindle book. If you do not know, I really much browse the Amazon Kindle free book section a lot. So I look for books that are very easy to understand and very interesting and have very good chemistry with them. I stumbled across Dearest Clemente by Lex Martin. It is the first book in a series, but this book can be read as a standalone. I really love how the characters were developed. Their storyline was very cute, and the male lead was just very lovable. If you haven't heard of this story, I will link the Goodreads links for you guys to check it out. On to the books that are just worth the hype. The Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. What can I say about this book? I am a huge fan of Harry Potter. This is one book that really much was my childhood. It is an amazing series by J.K. Rowling. The Divergent Series by Veronica Roth. I stumbled across this series last year actually. I was amazingly immersed into this dystopian society where you have to choose between different fractions. Although the last book may not be my favorite, I really much enjoy this series a lot. The next book would be The Hunger Games series by Suzanne Collins. I finished reading this series last month. It was very worth the hype because I love the way the characters will develop, especially Katniss and Peeta's character, and how the author was able to just add in a love triangle that makes reader very crazy about, because we do not know who Katniss would choose, but by the end of the day, readers know where Katniss' heart lies in. The next one would be I have it here actually. An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Sahir. I finished reading this book last week and I really enjoy it. This is an amazing story. I can't wait for the sequel to be released next year. I will talk more about this book in an upcoming video, so be on the lookout for that. The Lunar Chronicle by Marissa Myers. Right now there are about 4 books in that series. The last book, Winter, is gonna be released supposedly in November. Can't wait to get my hands upon that book. So far, I just really love reading the Lunar Chronicle because it's sci-fi, fairy tales. Oh my goodness, it's like Cinderella has a cyborg, Little Red Riding Hood as a feisty little girl rather than this timid girl we read in fairy tales, and Rapunzel as this hacking genius. Those are the books that I thought were underhyped, overhyped, and worth the hype. Are there any books that you feel as though they are overhyped, underhyped, and worth the hype? Let me know below, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Make sure to check out my previous Talk Thursday video, which was about updates and my discussion about love triangles. So I'll see you soon, guys.